Number 2 is 3x's, which looks like this, equals 5 plus 2 times 3 plus, and this is 4x's. Okay, let's go to step number 1. I see this is an equation. So the first thing I have to do, yes, is the distributive property. So let's take a look. I see a 2 outside parentheses, so I know that indicates the distributive property. So I'm going to multiply the 2 times 3, and then I'm going to multiply the 2 times the 4x's. So what I get here is 6, because 2 times 3 is 6. And I'm going to double 4x's. So instead of 4x's, that's right, I've got 8x's. And this is an addition problem. Now I've got to bring down everything else. There was still a 5. And we've got 3x's on this side. Okay? Now the second step is to combine like terms. And what I see in this problem is I see a 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6, we all know, is 11. Plus, I still have my 8x's. And on this side, I have 3x's. Now I have to try to combine my x's together to get them on the same side. Let me put a line here just so that we don't get confused as to where our problem is. Okay. So I can either move the 3x's over here, or I can move the 8x's over here. And I know that I always want variables on one side, and I want numbers on the other side, so I can figure out the value of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 8x's and move them over here. And how am I going to do that? That's right, by performing inverse operations. So for this x, I'm going to take away an x, take away an x, take away. And I got to do that how many times? That's right, 8 times. So that all these will cancel out. And if I do it on that side, I have to do the same thing on this side.
Ms. Higgins, please select the front office. Ms. Higgins, please select the front office.
Okay. Now what I have is a situation where I've got a positive x and a negative x. And we all know that one positive x, one negative x cancels out to become 0. Very good. So I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. And they're all negative. So that leaves me here with negative 5x equal to 11. Step 3 is complete. I move on. This is a multiplication problem, so I have to do the inverse, which is divide by negative 5. Divide this side by negative 5. And this is a weird answer. X equals 11 over negative 5. You can leave it like this, or you can actually turn it into a mixed number. But for today, we're just going to leave it like this. Negative 11 over 5.